One of the things I want to talk about the Jamal Bryant and his wife's dress debacle that's going on right now. And what's really not being talked about much is the mindset and the mentality of the culture for a lot of for which a lot of men, especially black men, were raised in. And what has happened with the church. What we don't talk about enough is how so many men have just basically compromised their masculinity. So you see the men to come out. I've got nothing against any of these people defending Jamal Bryant. And what they're really defending is the fact that they married the Village 304. Their wives dress like a 304. And they're cucks in their relationship. Just like Jamal Bryant and the rest of them, they're all cucks in these relationships. It's a matriarchal culture in that community. That's why Stella can go get her groove back in the movie and everybody's celebrating. It's controlled, the value system is controlled by the government and women. Sisterhood, feminism, government empowerment, it's a matriarchal environment. So you see a lot of the guys out here, they're not, a lot of them, that the ones that do defend Jamal Bryant are not defending Jamal Bryant. They're defending the fact that their women runs them. She dresses like a 304. She tells them what to do. We're infested with cucks, panda bears, simps, jellyback men in that community. That's why I tell the young men, get the hell up out of there as fast as you can when you get to a certain age. I don't care if you have to join the Air Force or the Navy. Just get up out of that community. Whatever you have to do, get some training, get some technical skills. Look at your uncles. Look at, not all of them, because there's some brothers that are pretty masculine. Look at the men around you. Do you want to be a jellyback? Or do you want to be a masculine man? It's a decision that you have to make. All right, obviously you guys can hear the ocean. We take a little view of the ocean right here. Have a conversation. This is my view for the day. So do you want to be a jellyback man? Cucks in the relationship, men that have their balls clipped. And that's why even you see some of these guys in this space right here, these men's spaces, bunch of cucks led by their wives. Many of them, not all, but quite a few of them, living fraudulent lives, gaslighting on YouTube and doing whatever the hell. But you can tell by what they defend. And the church itself has become a dopamine dealer of emotional crack for a bunch of women that have tried to rebrand themselves. Not all. There's some good pastors out here. There's some good churches out here. But it becomes like a den of mediocrity. And Jamal Bryant's wife is an example of that. As long as they get that dopamine hit, it's a matriarchal environment. Matriarchal, completely. A bunch of bitch-led men, jellyback men, why you can't even listen to some of these dudes. Because you don't want to have, look, my thing is let these wild horses run free. But you can't even have a conversation with these cuck dudes. You talk to him, what do you think he's talking to? Everything you say to him, he's reporting to the hyena queen, his wife, because he's a cuck. She does whatever she wants, when she wants it, how she wants it. And these are the leaders that they say are leaders of men. I don't know what men they're leading, but I wouldn't be following behind any dude that has been led by his bitch is automatically disqualified from a dude you should be following behind. Period. Because she's setting the rules. She's making she's putting her 2 cents in, and he's basically following orders that she give him. He's not even thinking objectively masculine or logical. He's just cucked out. So you can't even trust him. He'll roll you under the, anytime a guy is bitch-led, he will roll you under the bus in a second. Period. His masculinity has already been compromised. So you're seeing a community in an environment of men that are just lost, of women that are just highly matriarchal. I mean, who wants to live in that environment? Who wants to live in the hyena kingdom? Not me. You see me, I'm out here on the Serengeti, free of that cultural, matriarchal environment. Who wants, you can't even talk to them dudes. As soon as you discover he starts talking that matriarchal talk, you know, hey, you keep the conversation about, hey, look, beautiful day today, look, beautiful clouds, beautiful beach, sunny skies, and whatever else. Yeah. And even when you look at the guys who are defending Jamal Bryant. Many of those guys are cucks themselves. Again, their wives dress like whores. Probably married the ran through chick in the neighborhood. And he's defending her honor. She dresses with her boobs out. She's probably got BBLs like his wife. But look, that's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. She shows all of her cleavage, her breastises. She's putting thirst traps out on social media. It's an environment where she's doing whatever the hell she wants to do. And he better shut the hell up. Because again, she's already clipped his balls. And these are the dudes, and watch these dudes. These men's content creators, a lot of them be thirsting for, you know, a certain amount of female subscribers. So they'll roll your ass underneath the bus in a second if they think they can get a little piece of that female audience. But the problem with them is they got to compete with the Derek Jacksons of the world. And nobody panders like them dudes. A's, Derek, and yada them. Shoot, you can't pander like them dudes. The customers always write content. You can't roll man under the bus like them dudes. Them dudes is pros. Like the Jamal Bryants of the world, you can't pander to the level of these expert panderers. You can forget it. But you get these dudes, they're out here trying to save face and trying to make up all kinds of rational excuses why Jamal Bryant's wife is wearing the whore outfit at the church. Good luck, you guys. But that's a reflection of the mindset mentality of the community. It's women and the many cucks that follow behind them, supporting this matriarchal. When you see these jellybacks, there's no hope for them. Even if you try to help one of them, they'll turn on you. That's how much they love worshiping their queens, their matriarchal queens. So I might as well just let them crash out in peace, gentlemen. But I had to make that conversation about all the defenders of mediocrity. You know, it's just ridiculous. Anyhow, peace and blessings to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of this beach today. I'm out. Beware of the jellybacks. And make sure you guys hit the like button.